Hello. Hi, my name is Maddie McDonough, and I am going to be taking you on your journey the next 60 days for our health challenge through Platinum Fitness. I am a personal trainer. I am a mom of 5. I'm a wife, and I'm just super excited to take this challenge with you. My past background was I was a paramedic firefighter for almost 10 years. I was in the medical field for a little over 10, maybe 11 years. And then after that, I decided I wanted to have a family. I got married. And then I started my personal trainer journey. I'm also a group fitness instructor, so that's kind of where I started as a cycling instructor. You can see my bike right there. And since then, I've got my yoga certifications, and now as a personal trainer, I'm looking forward to just helping as many people as possible through this time of the coronavirus. And I will be joining you every Wednesday morning to kind of check in. Tomorrow is our first start date, and if you have questions throughout the process, they will be posting my information below this video, and I will be here to answer any questions. And yeah, good luck with your journey. We're doing it together. Okay? Out.
Yep, I got my brother here too.
Great. I'm going to stop sharing and turn this over to Mari. Welcome, everybody.
Good morning. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, we're going to turn this over to Mari. Hi, Mari.
Hi. How is everybody today? All right. Well, I guess we're all on mute. Jennifer, did you want to do like an introduction or anything, or?
Yeah, I was just going to say thanks for joining us for Workout Wednesdays, everyone. And I just wanted to thank Maddie so much. She is one of our personal trainers at Platinum Fitness, and I absolutely love her. She's amazing. So I have a couple things that I will talk about later after Maddie does her whole thing. So Maddie, it's for you.
All right. Well, welcome everybody. I just wanted, before we get started, I wanted to congratulate you for being on and taking this challenge. We're going to start very basic, very simple. Not to say that it's easy, but very simple for today. We're basically going to be learning about proper ways to do a squat, proper ways to do a lunge, proper ways to do a push-up, and a sit-up. I'm also going to be going over some stretches that you can do before and after your workout. But before we get started, I want you guys to take 2 minutes and go grab, or take less than a minute, but go grab a piece of paper and something that you can write it on, and a pen. Super important, because remember, this is a 60-day challenge. So everybody get a piece of paper, something to write on, write with and write on, maybe even if it's on the floor. No, it'll blow away. Thank you, though. All right. Are you back? Okay, is everybody back?
We got it.
Okay. Now I want you to write down what your goal is, or why you're doing this for the next 60 days. What is it that you want to accomplish? If it's weight loss, I want you to think about the size you want to be in the next 60 days. If it's that you want to be stronger, why? Maybe it's to keep up with the grandkids, maybe to keep up the kids. Maybe it's just so you feel good. But I want you to kind of just explain a little why you want to be where you want to be in 60 days. And I'm going to give you guys about 30 more seconds. Perfect, thank you. Okay, and just start to wrap it up. You can always come back to it after today. Like I said, today's gonna be very basic. Okay, once you have them written down, now take your focus to me. Okay, so for proper stretching, I want you just to start with your upper body. Make it simple, look side to side, get your neck involved. Then we want to start from the head all the way down to the toes, okay, just to keep it simple. Go up and down. And just do about 10 times. And then do circles with your head. Do about 5 to one side and then switch and do 5 to the other side. And switch around to the other side. Now stretching is super important. It gets the body warm for the work up ahead. All right, go ahead and stretch your arms wide. And I want you to reach out as wide as you can. Wide, wide, wide as you can. Push your shoulders down. Maybe lift through your heart. Now bring your hands overhead. Reach tall, push off your heels, reach as tall as you can, and come back down. You just want to hold it for about 5 seconds each time. Just do this 2 times. So I have a yoga background. So stretching is one of my favorite things that you can do. Anytime we start a workout, we don't want to go right into it because you can actually injure yourself, injure your body. All right, now go ahead and bring your arms out wide. Bring one of your arms across your body and take hold of the inside of your big bone, whether it's in close or out. Never push at your joints, okay? And spread your fingers wide. You really feel that stretch. Now open your palm a little bit and bring your palm down and around. And just rotate your hand. There you go. All right, let's do the other side. Like I said, just count to 5. Remember, be conscious of pushing your shoulders down here because we have a really bad habit of always lifting our shoulders and causes stress in our shoulders. There we go. Good. And just bring your hands to your sides and just kind of side to side, rotating at the waist. Again, drop your shoulders down, just let your arms kind of go out wide. And just notice, take a moment just to notice how your body's getting warm already. Just simple body mechanics. Not always easy, but simple, right? All right, now go ahead and take your right leg or left leg, grab your ankle. You wanna open up that quad. Let me step back a bit. Open up those quads. Now, if that's too much, you can always use a chair or something to put your leg on. And then bring your foot forward. Lift your toe if you like, or point your toe down, and you want to kick your butt behind you. So what we're doing is we're opening up our hamstring, keeping our spine nice and straight, and pushing your shoulders down. You feel that hamstring. It takes just a simple little tilt of that hip, and you should feel it. If you always want a little more, you can lift your toe before going forward, okay? We want to avoid kind of going below our heart sometimes, just because when we come up, we don't want to get lightheaded, right? Let's do the other side. Go ahead and take that other foot. And like I said, if this is too much, you could always put like a stool or a chair behind your foot and just kind of sink into your leg and just help it. I have a stool right here so I can kind of show you. You can always kind of just put your foot on top of it. Takes a little balance, right? And just get your toes and your ankle to the tip of the chair and just kind of sink down low. Those are just ways. You could even hold a chair in front of you if you're not quite balanced enough to help open up that quad. And then bring that foot forward. Like I said, just count to 5 or 10. Just want to get into those muscles. You guys should be feeling warmer. All right. And then just kind of do like a little jog in place. Give a little jog in place and kind of shake out your body. We want to get loose. We want to get warm. We should be warm by now. All right. How you guys doing? Thumbs up? Yeah? Awesome. All right. Just maybe kind of pick up those knees a little higher. Now, if you don't want to jump, you can just lift your knees up high like this. Again, all around body movement. All right, and let's do some jumping jacks. Again, you don't want to do jumping jacks, one leg at a time. It all depends on where you are in your journey. Always listen to your body. Okay, good. You guys are rocking it. Do about 10 of them, you know, that's it, because we're just warming up. All right, shake it out, shake it out. Okay, so let's go over the basics of a proper squat. Okay, so squats are tricky. It's one of the most basic things that we do our entire life, right? We're always sitting down on a chair, on a toilet, something. We're always using those muscles. So we wanna master the technique of a good squat. First, foremost, I want you to stand proud, okay? Drop your shoulders down. And I want you to bring your feet a little wider than your hips, okay? Practice this as much as you can, okay? I want you to kind of just give your butt a little squeeze, push your shoulders down, and the little yoga in me. All right, now I want you to imagine there's a chair back there that you're gonna reach back and sit on, okay? But when you reach back, put your weight in your heels. So try to keep your toes, like lifting your toes to your nose. Okay, can you sit down a little lower? A little lower? All right, now I want you to check your chest. If it starts to move forward, you're probably too low for your muscles. Your muscles aren't strong enough yet. So I want you to come out of it just a little bit so that your spine is nice and straight. And where you're looking, your neck is in line. Okay, you're not looking up as you come up to a squat or get lower in your squat. You're looking straight, like looking beyond all the time. So when you're standing up straight, proper neck mechanics. Okay, so you think about that nice straight neck. So push your butt back. Think about a nice straight spine. Try tucking your tailbone. Okay, tuck that tailbone so you really engage your abdominals. Okay, you bring your hands in front of you. You bring your hands even on your thighs until you get deeper in that squat, okay? You just work on that. So today is just one squat, and that's kind of nice. So that's just basic. So make sure you're always lifting your toes, and when you come back up, you're pushing off your heels, shoulders back and down. It's a lot in a squat. So always come back to this video if you can. We are recording, right, Jen? Yes? Okay. So come back. We'll do one more. Notice my spine is straight. Notice how I'm kind of pushing back into that imaginary chair. Arms can be out. You can even hold your hands to thighs. Push shoulders down. Pushing off your heels and kind of pop that hip forward, okay? Always engaging those glutes. That's why we do a squat too, right? Get those glutes nice and strong. All right, next thing is a proper lunge. So lunges, you have to be very careful because you can low bear the knee and you can injure your knees, okay? So you always wanna be careful that when we're in a lunge, when you step back, okay, come to your toes and step wide enough so you have your balance, okay? If we step straight back, we're kind of tipsy, right? So when you step back, try to keep your foot hip width apart, okay? And then, again, that front toes, kind of just point them to the sky. So that way you keep the weight in your ankle in the front, okay? Now, notice how straight my body is in line with my back thigh. Okay, this is where it gets hard because when we do a squat, we typically, that chest wants to come forward, okay? Or I'm sorry, lunge. You wanna bring that knee straight down, okay? Feel the glutes, feel that energy and power in that back thigh. And in the front, your heel is bearing the weight. Keep your hands on your hips, or if you need the balance. But if you feel like you need balance, step that back foot a little wider, okay? All right, let's try it again. So come on down, squeezing, lifting the chest, shoulders back and down. And then you're gonna push off that front heel to come back up, okay? Come back down, press off that front heel, come back up. Now, if you're walking your lunges, you're gonna use the power of that front leg to push up to bring that other leg forward. That makes sense? I know you're doing a lot more than one lunge. Let's do the other side, just to kind of keep it even. All right, so step it straight back. You feel off balance, hips are squared forward. Bend your knees. You guys should have a camera in front of you or a mirror to help with these moving forward. Line in line, right? Push off that front ankle. Come back down. And then push off that front heel. Come back up. How'd you guys do? I can't see all of you guys. Got a tiny screen. All right, you guys are awesome. You guys liking it so far? You learning something? Good, good, good. All right. All right, so push-ups. So I brought my mat out here because there's a lot of bird poop right here. My birds love this tree. So I thought I would, save myself some bird poop on my arms. All right, so I'm gonna show you a couple of different ways to do a push-up. So come on down to all fours. So before we get started, we want to have our wrists in line with our shoulders, okay? And your hands are about shoulder width apart, or if you want to do a wider push-up, you can bring them a little wider. But remember, we want to keep those hands as much underneath our shoulders as we can to protect our shoulders, okay? I want you to kind of inch your knees back so that way you can bring that hip down. So the further down we can get that hip and in line with our, see how I'm diagonally going down to my knees, the better, okay? Because you get more of your core engaged. Just right here, you can feel the muscles. So right here, push the floor away. I want you to make your neck nice and long, okay? Notice how you're kind of squeezing your butt too, squeezing your core, okay? And then with the push-up, you just want to bring your elbows out properly. Now if it feels uncomfortable, maybe you go a little wider. Bring your elbows out, okay? And then push back up. So the goal here is to keep your torso in a nice diagonal the way I have it. So it's a diagonal from your tip of your head all the way to your glutes. And then the more advanced you get, you want to keep that butt down, remember? Come on down, push back up. So the most important thing right here in a push-up is that your shoulders are away from those ears, okay? It helps you engage your core. All right? And whenever it feels like you're starting to compromise in your lower back, like your lower back might start to, or you start going up a little higher, I'd rather you go up a little higher and do a push-up with your butt than go low and try to do a push-up, okay? So you can always inch those knees in a little bit too if it's too much. And again, keep those elbows, shoulders in line. So those are all different ways to do a push-up. But if you're gonna do it this modified way, lift through your belly and then chest to the ground, come back up, push the floor away, okay? I know, a lot, right? How did you guys do in your push-ups? All right. Sit up and plank. I'm gonna do the plank first because it's kind of from the push-up position where we were just in. And a plank, is very similar, okay? So a plank, you actually wanna keep your hands underneath your shoulders. When your hands are underneath your shoulders, that's when you're protecting your shoulders the most, okay? And a plank, pushing your shoulders down, lifting through the belly, pushing the floor away. So notice when you push the floor away, how much it activates your core. An option for plank is to bring your knees down, or if it feels like you feel a lot in your wrists, come down to hover. Again, hover, elbows in line with your shoulders. Your feet, if it feels like you're starting to wobble a lot of times you can bring up your feet wider to help you keep your stance a little bit more in your core. So those are all different ways you can do your plank during this 30-day challenge. And a proper sit-up. All right, our last one. Last one, guys. You'll be pros by the end of this. All right. So you're gonna come on, lay down. Feet are flat and hip width apart, okay? I'm gonna show you a crunch because I'm not a huge fan of sit-ups. And I think that you can just typically do them safer anyway than you do a sit-up. Go ahead and bring your hands to the side. As you get stronger, you can bring your hands to the temples, but I feel like when you are just getting started on sit-ups or you haven't done them in a long time, it's easier to reach, okay? So when you're doing this, you wanna keep your chin tucked and you wanna lift, pushing your lower back into the ground. So you come down and you come up, you wanna lift those shoulder blades up off the floor and feel as though your rib cage is pushing down into your hips and lower down. You notice how my neck stays tucked the whole time, keeping it safe from strain. Okay, we don't want to be lifting up our chin. We don't want to be pushing our chin into the neck. Just kind of want to keep it tucked and stay there the whole time. So if you think about it, like when your head's on the ground, notice where your jaw is and just kind of lock it there in place. Lock your neck right there in place with it on the ground and then just lift so it stays there. Pushing those shoulders away from your ears. Okay, come on down and come back up. A lot to think about, a lot to learn. As you get stronger, the muscle memory in your body will naturally do what it's supposed to do. But as you start learning these, take it slow. Take it slow. Think about all the little things. Most importantly, shoulders away from those ears. Every single exercise I've taught you today, shoulders away from ears. Push, whether you're pushing on the floor, whether you are doing a squat, right? We want to really train our bodies to have that upright posture so that we can radiate that confidence within us, right? If you guys have any questions moving forward, check-in is every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Jen and I want to kind of put together maybe some spontaneous giveaways for those who kind of come in on check-in. You could put into a little drawing maybe and get some swag or something. But we want to make this fun and we want to make sure that you guys are enjoying the journey. It's baby steps, and every day commit to getting stronger. Set a certain time of the day that you do this, because knowing, okay, 9 o'clock, I'm going to get up and I'm going to do my workout before, that way you have that set time and you look forward to it the next day. Hydrate tons. I'd like to do like maybe a tip every Wednesday as well. So I'm just looking to have fun with this, and hopefully you guys have fun with me doing it. And I can't wait to see your guys' journey. If you can remember too, maybe write this down, is maybe take a before picture. Don't have to send it to anybody, keep it for yourself, but just take a before picture because it'll inspire you to make it through the next 60 days. Okay, we're in this together. Keep up the good work. Any questions, let me know. Jen has my email, and take it away, Jen.
Thank you so much, Madi. That was amazing. Thank you. I just always needed the help knowing how to do it correctly because I always end up hurting myself. So thank you. So one thing Madi said is this is being recorded. So you come back and check it out often on the Tucson Hispanic Chamber YouTube page. If you have any doubts about yourself, go check it out. And one thing Madi and I were saying was make sure to hydrate. And this is every Wednesday at 10. I have the challenge. I'm going to post it on the Tucson Hispanic Chamber page. And yeah, if anyone has any questions, I guess we can open up for questions or anything else like that. You guys can message me for Madi's information because if you have any questions, I'm sure she would love to help out. And yeah, so any questions?
Not a question, but this was really great. My daughter and I did it, and you're right. The technique is so important. Like even all these simple steps were a great workout. Thank you.
All right.
I could barely hear her. What did you say, Isabel? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said that my daughter and I followed along, and even just learning the best way to do all of these activities was a great workout. So thank you so much.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Awesome.
What did she say? I still didn't get it. Sorry.
Isabel said that her daughter was doing it with her and they were able to follow right along, and she just thought it was a great workout.
Okay. Yeah, I thought so too. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, Mari.
Thank you.
Oh, you got it. Well, both of you guys, thanks for coming. I mean, everybody who's on here. Yeah, way to go.
Awesome. I'm going to put my email right now in the chat if anyone wants to copy it down. I think most of you have it already. Does everyone have my email? It's at Anna. I don't know if I have Anna. So Anna, I'll put this on here for you. So that's my email. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Oh, another thing is also the Platinum Fitness Facebook page. They have a lot of the trainers are going on and posting different their trainer specialties, different circuits and different workouts on our Facebook page. So just go to Platinum Fitness, the Facebook page, and there's lots of stuff on there as well if you want more. Oh. All right.
Very good.
Yeah, just to clarify that, if you go to the Platinum Fitness page, there's a Platinum Fitness Live link somewhere in if you scroll, or just Google Platinum Fitness Live, and that's where we're actually keeping all of the workouts of the day. So if you guys want a little more, especially going to like next week when you're getting stronger, you might want a little more to add to the week, maybe on a Tuesday and a Thursday or something like that. So, and that's a great resource if you go to Platinum Fitness Live to get some workouts that you can kind of just scroll through and be like, okay, I'll try this one, you know? So Platinum Fitness Live.
So they're recorded, or do we need to know the schedule?
No, they're recorded. They're recorded and they're posted online. So you can kind of look through it. There's great like educational content on there, and maybe some nutrition, but I know that Fridays there's a nutrition thing, right, through the chamber.
Yes.
But yeah, so just kind of go on there and just kind of scroll and kind of, you know, maybe tomorrow you'll be like, okay, well, let me see what's on there, and you can kind of choose something that way. Okay, at 9 o'clock tomorrow, this is what I'm gonna do on that page, you know. So always plan ahead, so that way you guys, it's 5 p.m. you're gonna be like, I don't feel like working out anymore. So if you commit to be like, okay, I'm gonna be on at 9 o'clock and I'm gonna watch this workout again or whatever, then you're gonna be more successful in your program.
Thanks.
Okay, good job today, guys.
Right.
Awesome. Thanks for joining
Jennifer,
us.
the rules of the challenge, what do we do about the rules of the challenge?
The rule of challenge. I'm going to post it right now. It's really not just rules. It's mainly just being together. It's every day we're going to do exactly what Madi showed us already. So like today is day 1. So we're stretching. And then day 1 is 1 squat, 1 lunge, 1 push-up, 1 sit-up. And then just go for a walk. Day 2 is going to be stretch, 2 squats, 2 lunges, 2 push-ups, 2 sit-ups. And then day 3, it goes on so that hopefully we're getting stronger. And if you can't do, like on day 60, it says 60 sit-ups, 60 push-ups. I know I am never going to be able to do 60 push-ups at once. So break it
Don't
up.
you dare say never. Don't say never.
Okay. Right now in my brain, I feel as if I can, but in 60 days, hopefully I'm going to do it. But if you need to break it up, you can do 10 times or 10 6 times or something like that. So it's just however this will work for you. We're just trying to be together in this challenge and just not, I've heard it and it's the quarantine 15, not gaining that because I started working on that already and I said, no, not doing that. So just doing this together. So it's really just.
And having fun. Holding each other accountable. You know, I think every Wednesday when we check in, be like, okay, it was a great week or it wasn't a great week, but I'm going to do better this week. So next week when I'm on, I'll be even better, you know? So it's just about sticking together through the challenge, through this crisis or pandemic, you know, and staying healthy.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to post that on the, thanks Debbie for asking about that. I do have that and I'm going to post it on the chamber page. I'll post it every Wednesday after our 10 o'clock workout with Madi. I will post the next week's list. So today I'm going to post week 1 and it's broken down everything that you do for the week 1. And then next week it will be week 2 for 60 days worth. So yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Madi. Thank you for joining us. And we appreciate Jennifer and Madi leading us through this 60-day challenge. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Invite your friends, invite everyone. This is free. So everyone can do this with us. And I think it'll be funner if just we get so many people on here. It'll be so much fun.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a great week. Stay healthy, everybody.
Bye, everyone. See you next week.
You too. Bye-bye.